After binge watching a series of audacious videos, normally I would be perfectly content with just having this black background, but I am compelled to want to share a few things, and the sun does not see fit to come up at the time that it is right now. Sunday fun. Weekend's a time for me to catch up on household chores, which is, I don't know, doesn't feel becoming of what I thought I would be. Truth be told, I thought I'd be a Green Beret that would have met his demise at the age of 25 or 26 years old. Probably in another life that could have been arranged if you look at the timeline. Outside of my mental limitations too. Today's plan though, back to the present tense. This is outside of normal household stuff. Let's just take that shit as a given. Original goal was to do some gardening prep, get the small bed on the one side at least set for my, I can't remember the exact term for them. There's some sort of a natural Indian plant native to Florida, hence the natural native Indian plant into Florida. If I must be politically correct, we'll say indigenous Floridian Seminolian plants. They're really cool. They're supposed to be hardy. They've been rocking pretty good on my inside nursery. But in the bigger gardens, I'm gonna have tomatoes on one side and these blackberries on the other. But the idea is to do as much prep as I can, but starting with the Indian plants, which they're gonna go in the ground first. Laughably, we have a cold snap this week, so it's going to get down to it may get down into the 40s a little bit, so I can't quite put the maters and the blackberries in just yet. I've also got some jalapenos going. Top that off. Now that's outside of other goal for today. Got to get my cripple package together for hunting this coming weekend. We got Spring Gobbler opening up. Hopefully my bro will be able to go. He's been pretty busy with work. Was it Backwoods? You mentioned not caring about what was going on and everything, and I had a video a little while back about, you know, me personally and my perspective about having some dogs in that fight. You know, so it's a little surreal to see bullshit happen on the news and to know how the news happens or how the government shut down or whatever the fuck they got going on up on that hill affects my personal life, whether or not my friends and I can go fuck off in the woods. Now that's being a fucking grown-up, huh? Regardless, I'll go up there alone. I won't like it, but I'll do it. Needless to say, I don't feel compelled to go after that bird with a shotgun. I was sort of inspired by, I don't know how it happened, somewhere along my shopping feed as I was browsing the internet like the clicking zombie that I am. Came across turkey broadheads. Turkey broadheads expanded to turkey broadheads made by Rage, Rage is my broadhead of choice, and I did some math, and the Rage broadheads that I use for deer will be the same Rage broadheads that I'll be able to use for turkey. Which is good, because I am down to, I'll have to show you, I will show you, because we're definitely doing that show and tell theme. I dig your show and tell theme, and I'm gonna take the clue and do the same. I'm in a strange situation with the crossbow, the thing that I hate. Have I ever mentioned that? That fucking crossbow. I think what I hate most about it is it to me represents my physical limitations. I very much enjoyed bow hunting. Felt something more bow hunting than I feel any other way. How do I put it? It's like the difference between hunting and killing. Maybe it's because there's a more mindful process leading to the kill. You know, the stages of shooting versus the crossbow, just this hollow, put the cross on them and pull the trigger. I'm oversimplifying it, and there is a bit to it, but the difference between that and bow is unbelievable. So the crossbow represents my having to leave that. What's worse is as certain things have deteriorated more, not only am I resorting to crossbow, fucking putting a crank on the crossbow. So that serves as another step. It was rough enough that 2 years ago, I was going into the woods with a lighter caliber because I couldn't take the push of the 30-06, or didn't think I could. Couldn't climb the fucking tree stand ladder. Not comfortable to do it by myself. That stupid fucking crossbow represents all that when I look at it and when I think about it. But I'm not in the mood to go in there with something as brutish as a 12 gauge running a turkey load. The good thing about the crossbow, and this was a good thing about the bow, is, you know, even living in the suburbs, I can practice. I can practice in the yard. Can't really work out your 12 gauge spread in the yard. And as gentrified and as cool as the free state of Florida is, with gun ranges abounding, they tend to not be cool about you being able to establish your 12 gauge pattern. They're more into just having their little carry piece and think about how okay they're gonna be. Ooh, speaking of carry pieces, backwoods. If you've made it this far into this stupid ass video, I got more stuff for you on the EDC. I don't know, just some thoughts for you to consider. And I'm teeing off this, and please forgive me or to tell me to shut the hell up. I'm gathering all of this and the stuff that I'm sharing from, I think it was a question you had asked Savage about different firearms, and you had mentioned that, you know, you were just beginning to explore these different options. So, you know, forgive me if I'm sharing like just stupid ass rudimentary things. I mean, and the things I share could potentially just be all wrong. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm back to the gear at hand. I found a mess of bolts. Well, actually, my other friend found a mess of bolts up at the club in his shed, and let me have them. Bad news is, they need to be refletched. And so now I have this mismatch of different bolts for my crossbow, and I'm down to two broadheads, one that's somewhat beat up and another I think that's in good shape. I may attempt to sharpen them. I probably could. I got this Camelus sharpening tool that I might be able to get up on that blade. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, good talk, gents. We'll get that going. Get my clothing packed, and once that hunting gear shit is set, then that'll be following the garden. I've only got about 4 hours this morning before we're gonna get rain this afternoon. Missed out on my backyard fire. The burn ban's finally lifted. I was wanting to have a backyard fire this weekend, but it's not gonna work out. It's everything on my mind. Gosh, I should edit this last part out. It's all your fault, Audacity. It's all your fault.